Is anyone in charge? Or is Peter MacKay a kind of honorary defense minister? The beauty of honorary positions is that you get the rank and the privileges of high office, staff, limos, entourage, lodges, but you're not really responsible for anything. The helicopters pick you up, you go to all the big buzz meetings, lovely group photos, but if something falls apart or looks like it is about to, well, you're just an honorary, a seat warmer with status, like Peter MacKay. He's Canada's defense minister. He's a big man at the cabinet table. He's next to being as powerful as Stephen Harper himself, except when anything goes wrong, like F-35 costs, procurement projections, or anything to do with any of these. Then he's just Peter MacKay, honorary defense minister. An ornament, not an engine. Do I need to point out that a real minister would resign after this week's sad comedy? There's another aspect to this sorry affair. The Harper Conservatives seem to have been very much superior in handling issues, presenting a case, or just plain getting things done when they were in a minority. Since their triumphant majority, they fall apart in new and ingenious ways almost every day. They accuse rivals of supporting child pornographers, can't outline their own big legislation. And on something like a potentially $25 billion and questionable purchase, their defense minister, I think that's Peter MacKay, seems to have been in another room, possibly another dimension, the whole time it was talked about. Now, in the Commons, they're jabbering on about working to improve the process. Hey, buying the jets, planning to spend $25 billion is the process. When a cost-cutting, deficit-slashing, fiscally responsible government, one that is cutting 20,000 jobs, contemplates spending $25 billion, the process should already be so improved that there is no way to improve it further. Now, to save $5 billion, they'll squeeze the turnip till it can recite the order paper in Latin. But to push $25 billion out the door, well, they're going to work to improve the process. Incidentally, what part of improving the process would letting the House and citizens know the cost fall under? The Auditor General made it clear today that the cost would have been known throughout government, that the Defense Department's $16 billion estimate was moonshine, and most importantly, that all this was known before the last election. If Stephen Harper were in opposition now, and it was Liberals who brought about this mess, he would be heaving thunderbolts and breathing righteous fire about arrogant and incompetent Liberals. And he would be right. But you know, Liberals and Conservatives are more like twins in this stuff than either of them can bear to acknowledge. Maladministration, stonewalling, and feigned ignorance, a trinity of evasion, such as the Auditor General revealed this week, would demand a resignation from any government with a conscience, or where ministers were more than just ornaments. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.